this thing on. Right, that's good. Let's go. Hello people, this is Mr. Ben175, but you should know that by now, otherwise you wouldn't be here, would you? So what I'm going to discuss today is Men in Black or Doctor Who. Now I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each one. Let's start with Men in Black, shall we? Obviously it's worth noting that the cast of Men in Black is a lot better than Doctor Who. Of course, the cast of Doctor Who is changing, but ever changing, like life, unfortunately. But Men in Black is stayed the same, which I'm quite surprised about. I mean, they've had some amazing stars, obviously Will Smith. They've even had Michael Jackson in it. You know, at first time I didn't even notice Michael Jackson was in it. Anyway, it's like with Doctor Who, I didn't even know Matt Smith was in it. Yeah, I thought it was David Tennant, until I realised it's not, and then I stopped watching it. That was the right decision. Anyway, that's the cast bit out of the way. The storyline for Men in Black is a lot better. I mean, just look at the badass picture. It says a lot already, doesn't it? As with Doctor Who, which doesn't say much at all. It just says him saying, "Watch out, there's a Doctor Who sign in front of me." That's all the cover says. Yeah, the way they do the story for Men in Black is fantastic. Or fantastic. Ignore that bit. Yeah. The way they do it, the way they introduce their enemy at the beginning, gets the audience going right from the start, unlike Doctor Who, which does it 30 minutes in, which I don't understand. Stephen Moffat, you really got this wrong. I mean, I'll get back to him. Yeah, with Men in Black, the way they do it is good. They kind of build upon the enemy's power as the movie goes, and that's a good way of doing it, I find, because it really builds it up, and then there's like a grand finale at the end, and then you get to see them big like RPG equivalent launcher going off and explosions and spaceships and everything. That's much better than Doctor Who, I think. However, it does have its downsides. The films are too small. I mean, 90 minutes just isn't enough fun, is it? Think about it. You could watch all of them in your whole morning, so it's too short. To be honest, I would rather them do it in episodes. Maybe we should petition it to them. Not a bad suggestion. Anyway, yeah, and secondly, it's cheesy at parts. I mean, look at the pizza girl in Men in Black 2. She seemed a bit too weird. You don't meet people like that. Like, do you want to go with a pizza? Yeah. Thanks for saving my life. Oh, I got to get in a spaceship to another planet. It's a bit awkward like that. But that was its only pitfall, I think. The third one didn't suffer many issues, I don't think. However, with Doctor Who, the pros, not many. With David Tennant, it's obviously catchy, and the way the story develops is okay, until Moffat stepped in, and which it all went wibbly-woo-da like spaghetti does, which is what Men in Black didn't do. They basically, instead of doing a series, they've done it a bit awkward, like it all carries on after each other. And each episode is no different to one another. They might have different enemies, but apart from that, the story's the same. They've just replaced them with different enemies. It's just a bit of a lazy way of doing it. And on top of that, when does Series 7 end? It started last year, and we are 5 episodes in. They completely lost track of their plan. Ever since David Tennant left again, they've lost track of when they're going to do their episodes, which is problematic because they could lose their audience like that. And that's worked with me. However, it does have its upsides. It's Doctor Who. It's existed since 1960. There's got to be a reason for that. And that's because it's so legendary. And it's been in pretty much everyone's childhood, including mine. And quite weirdly, parents and things like that. Strange to know, it makes me feel old. Which is weird, because I'm only 17. I better get that feeling out of my head. Yeah, and that should be another reason why Doctor Who is a con. So, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Men in Black or Doctor Who? I've given you my verdict, give me yours. So what's Men in Black Doctor Who? Will it be a binner for you, or is it a winner? Let me know in the comments below. and I've got to be off. I've got to go do some shooting and travelling and things, because that's what you do normally. See you guys. Got a whiz. You have been watching another random talk about video from me, Mr. Ben175. I'll see you next time, and remember to like and subscribe.